Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to J Sports. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these trade talk videos. It is trade day, the trade deadline in the MLB, which is why all these videos are coming out about trades and all of that on the sports channels and on the YouTube channels and all of that. It's a crazy day for all of us that follow this. So I wanted to go into the Shohei Ohtani and Juan Soto trade talks. So look, first on Shohei Ohtani. At first, the Angels were not listening to talks about Shohei Ohtani. They were like, no, yo ain't getting the Shohei in the Showtime Dodgers. Well, then they started to listen. Then they said, who could we get? Dodgers, huh? So the Dodgers were inquiring, the Padres were inquiring, the Mets, the New York Yankees, everybody was inquiring about him, same as they are about Juan Soto. Then they started to listen, right? And, everyone's thinking, man, if we could get Shohei Ohtani, and we get Shohei Ohtani in Dodger blue, and you could have a lineup that goes like Betts, Trey Turner, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, I don't know, maybe like Shohei Ohtani, and then I would put maybe James Outman, who's having an absolute ball, like he's just killing it. Then you have Cody Bellinger, then you have I would put Gavin Lux, then I would put Cody Bellinger, then I would put Max Muncy, then I would put James Outman, I would do all of that, or maybe even have Will Smith in that lineup. I mean, it just works, right? And I mean, you have Shohei Ohtani in there. All of a sudden, let's just say Betts gets a base hit into right field. Turner singles to left. He's on base. Then, let's say Freeman gets walked. Up comes Will Smith. He gets a home run. Let's just say there's a run. Well, let's just say that's two. He gets on first. Betts goes to second. Everything happens, right? And then you get Mr. Shohei freaking Ohtani, who can do everything. And then he hits, and everyone goes. Everyone scores. And then you have a guy who is on Babe Ruth type of territory, pitching and hitting. He's got a great ERA, a great strike rate, a very low walkout rate, a walk rate. He's doing an absolute killer of a job. However, Babe Ruth has got him beat with the postseasons, right? So you're obviously thinking, hell yeah, we get Shohei Ohtani. But then you think what you think with Juan Soto. Who do you give up? Because obviously the Angels, they're not just going to say, okay, you know what? Here, just have them. Just take them, pretty much. No, right? He's got on team control for about 2.5 years or 1.5, whatever it is. So, of course, maybe they're not really going to be saying that. They're going to say, well, okay, fine. We'll give him to you, but who do you have for us? Now, there's also another thing, right, where you have the Juan Sotos of the world, right? He's a guy that he's on the trajectory to hit. He's got an ERA over 1,100, like Freddie Freeman. He's just an absolute killer of a player. He's headed for a $500 million contract, $500 million. God damn, for a freaking baseball player. That's never been done before, and he'd be the highest paid ever. That would be the highest AAV ever, and he's hitting that trajectory for. He's a once in a generation, once in a millennium type of player who's absolutely incredible. His hitting is absolutely great. It's crazy. And yet the people in the lead, the teams in the lead for him are the Dodgers in the finalists, the Dodgers, the Padres, the Cardinals. Now look, the Cardinals, they're not going into the World Series anytime soon. I think they are ahead of other teams, Angels. But again, they're not going to be going. The Nats aren't going to be going soon. They're going to be switching ownership. And so the Cardinals, they could get them. They would be willing to gut their farm systems and get rid of them. The Padres, now let's talk about the Dodgers and the Padres. The Dodgers, look, they have a lot of prospects that the Nats will want. The Nats are probably going to want Diego Cartaya, a catcher, Pedro Pajes. They're probably going to want Bobby Miller. They're probably going to want Ryan Pepia. They're probably going to want Jacob, whatever, Earrings or whatever his name is. And then they're probably going to want 2 top tier level prospects. Maybe they could go for Gavin Lux and Will Smith. Maybe, right? Maybe they get Dustin May, Gavin Lux, Dustin May, Will Smith, Edwin Rios. Types of guys that are at the top of their game. You're going to have to give up. I mean, and you're gonna have to give up everything. You're gonna have to give up probably 5 or 6 of your prospects, another 2 in the major leagues. Then you're gonna have to give up 10 Dodger dogs, 3 micheladas, 6 tacos, the Sandy Koufax statue. You're gonna have to give up the Jackie Robinson statue. You're gonna have to give up the center field console. Seating areas. You're going to have to give up the bars, the Dodger gift shops. I mean, you're going to have to give up everything just to get that dude on your team. Now, I think that I'll do that at the end. Now, with the Padres, look, you got Manny Machado, you got Abrams, you got whatever his name is. You got all these players on there that, look, the Padres, they have collapsed every single year that oh my God, look at the Padres. And they've collapsed every single year. And, they say that about the Yankees, but the Yankees, they're capable of getting back up there, and they are. Right now, the Dodgers are pretty much 1 game behind them. They're at 69 wins. Yankees are at 70. So, look, I mean, the Padres are looking for a way to get Juan Soto, and they would be willing to give up their farm system. And so there are a couple things where people are saying, hey, maybe the Dodgers are sitting there, Friedman's sitting there, all these guys are sitting there in his team, and I can't remember their names anymore, but they're sitting there going, okay, fine, drive up the price. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. And they're forcing the Padres to give up their entire farm system for this once in a generation, once in a millennium Hall of Fame trajectory hitter that's counting on it, basically $500 million to be paid to him. That's what you're looking at, right? And maybe they're trying to get the Padres to do that, gut their own farm system, and now they're going to be struggling to rebuild, even with Juan Soto. Now, I could see that. Maybe the Dodgers don't want the Padres to be a threat, but I think that they could be a threat with Juan Soto. I could see a 2-1 game and Juan Soto hits a 2-run homer, out of the park, a 3-run shot, maybe even a grand slam. I could see him hitting 3 homers in a game. I could see him getting base hits left and right. Now, we beat Juan Soto and the Nats, but again, the Dodger fans are future Dodger. Everyone was saying that in the All-Star game. So look, I think it'll be the San Diego Padres taking him. I'm not sure that Juan Soto would ever come to the Dodgers. And I don't want him to, only because you're going to give up your entire farm system. You're going to take 2 of your top guys that give us the best games, that get base hits, that knock runners in, that get RBIs up the ass, that can score runs, that can pick you up when they're healthy and when they're not in a slug pissing me the fuck off. You're going to get rid of all of those guys for one hitter? I love Juan Soto. I have nothing against him. However, what I do have against is getting Juan Soto is giving up all of our prospects. I really do have a problem. Maybe, 2 prospects, fine. Diego Cartaya, Ryan Pepio, maybe Bobby Miller. Although I don't even think giving up Bobby Miller would be a good idea. But okay, fine. You get rid of Bobby Miller. You get rid of Diego Cartaya. I don't really think you go for the entire farm system and your 2 and probably 2 or 3 major league prospects. I just don't see it. I don't want it. And I think the Padres are going to win this one. So, look, would it have been nice to see Shohei Ohtani in Dodger Blue? Yeah. And would it be nice to see Juan Soto in Dodger Blue? Hell yeah. But I don't think that giving up the farm system is worth Juan Soto. I'm sorry, but it's not. And a lot of Dodger fans are expressing the same thing. So, that's the trade talk there. Now, we don't know what they're going to do now. They got a reliever in Chris Martin. We just went over that in the last video. They went over and got a 18-year-old prospect. He's kind of new, 6'2" or whatever. Not a big trade there. They gave up Garrett Clevenger for him. So, who knows exactly what else the Dodgers are going to do. You never know what the Andrew Friedmans of the world are going to do. Andrew Friedman doesn't really, he's not the Padres owner who just comes, oh yeah. He doesn't do the boy who cried wolf kind of thing. He doesn't he doesn't do any of that. He speaks when there's checkmate. Like when he gave up Keibert Ruiz and I think I forget who it was, not Jose Barrios, but our top two prospects for Trey Turner and Max Scherzer, and he yelled checkmate. When he got Freddie Freeman, he yelled checkmate. We weren't supposed to get those guys. Freddie Freeman was supposed to be a Brave. We weren't supposed to get Scherzer and Turner. And now look, we got one of the best shortstops in the league who was the batting champ last year, and he's probably going to be another batting champ. So look, I don't think getting Juan Soto is a good idea. I think it's a good idea in, hey, we could be unstoppable. The Dodgers would be untouchable, unstoppable. However, it's not worth giving up our farm system. And Shohei Ohtani, I'd love to have him. Is he worth giving up the system? Maybe more than Soto. Maybe more than Soto, because at least with Ohtani, you get pitching and hitting. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think there, but we'll see with the trade deadlines. I'm going to be paying attention all day. We got to see what they're going to do. Now, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these trade videos. If they make another move, I'll be coming back and talking about that. I'll also be doing a video on why, if they don't go for a starting pitcher, why they didn't do it. And also support our PayPal link if you can. We got the pop filter for the mic. I know I keep talking about it in all these videos, but it really does help. It helps pay the staff that help make these videos. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys can support the show. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Press the post notification bell, and I will see you guys next time.